What's up, traders? In today's video, I'm going to go over two of the really important trades that helped me pass phase one of the 200K challenge with my Forex funds. So let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. For those of you who are new, my name is Austin Silver. Today, we're going to continue to keep you updated on the journey with getting funded with my Forex funds. So as you can see here, I've been trading this account now for 50 days since I lost the 100K account that I was funded with them originally back in 2021. So once I lost that account, took another challenge with them. It took me 50 days, but I did get to the 16K profit target, the 8% profit target, with 8 days left in the extension that they gave me. So you can see right here, it says I passed it. Also, you can see they send you a nice little email. Now they've got it down really nice where as soon as you pass, it automatically issues your new account information, which is really, really nice. So they've got the system down pat. I want to go over two, like I said, really important trades that really got this thing done for me last week. So first, we're going to look at US 500. As you can see from the P&L here, I was short from 42.67 going into what we thought was going to be a heavy move to the downside at the end of last week. So you can see where my short position starts as we break out for a new low of day just a few minutes after the market open. So if we look at the 1 minute, we get an A2 signal off that 21 EMA with a very bearish market sentiment going into market open. Stocks open right here at about 9:30, and notice there's very little volatility to the upside. So that made me really feel like we could see more movement to slide lower. Look at the 15-minute EMAs. 8 and 21 EMAs are crossed down. I'm just riding that downtrend. And there's even an A2 entry way up here that is still moving in profit. So you're kind of even playing with that A2. Now, I closed some of the trade here at about 4R. As you can see, the stop loss was locked in profit pretty quickly, so it was risk-free to watch this thing fall, and it really, really slid quickly. 50% off like you just saw down here near about 4R, 3.5R, somewhere around there. And into the next day, I held a piece of the trade. As you can see, going into the 27th, it doesn't come back to entry until the 28th. It just barely pins me out right here before moving back down to that 4,200 level. Now, could I have managed more to get some off the next day or even the day that it stops me out? Maybe, but most of the trade was closed on that initial drop. I was very happy with this slide. Almost 9R in one day on this setup. So very happy with that trade, and that was part of the reason I was able to pass the challenge last week. So if we look over to my second important trade I want to talk about, you can see here, this is the S&P 500 position getting stopped in profit. And then next day, on the 27th, I get short Euro USD, and that ends up being a really nice winner. So here at 106.05, I was short first, and then the next day on the 28th, I added in at 105.17 as it was lower, and that's the trade that really got me across the finish line. So let me show you here first on the 15-minute. This was the original trade on the 27th. So you have an A2 signal here and an A2 signal here and an A1 kind of three candle formation right here. So that's where I was short, stop at the lower high very clearly right here, and it was pain-free to ADR. So I held a good chunk of this trade because I was trying to get the challenge done. I broke my edge a little bit by not following my trading rules because when you're trading a challenge, you've got to follow their rules first. And if you're running out of time, you might need to adjust your trade management strategy. So instead of closing some at 1R, 2R, 3R, I held a piece of the trade all the way to ADR, and that's where I took profit first. Then I held the rest of that trade into the next day. As you can see, it taps ADR here, but it moves lower into the next day. So on the 28th, I come in here and I find this D1 entry short. It's 1 minute bearish divergence in here. It shifts down on the 15-minute. I get short to ride that 8 and 21 EMA shift down. It goes to low of day, and that's exactly where I was out. If you look at my best exit, 104.81 here, 104.81.5, 104.81.6. Very, very close. 1 pip at off. The lowest this goes is 104.70. So I was about 10 pips off the bottom. So I basically had the timing right exactly to get this thing done. So those were the two important trades I wanted to go over with you guys. Of course, there's going to be questions about could you have hit certain trades harder, certain trades not as heavy? Could it have been done faster? Absolutely. There's always room for improvement. I am nowhere near a perfect trader, but this is a step in the right direction. So now we'll move into phase 2. I've got 60 days to put up 5%. We'll see if I can get that done quicker than 60 days or whatever it takes to get it done. We'll move forward there and then hopefully get this 200K funded account. But I appreciate you guys following along with me here. If you want to watch me trade live and take some of these trades with me, check out ASFXTV. I'll put a link in the description. It's a 3-day free trial. If you use the link in the description, I think you're going to find a ton of value there. Not just from me, but from the other traders on the platform. So definitely check out ASFX.TV. But until the next video, happy trading, everybody, and I'll see you then.